Hello, I'm Eloise and it is currently 10 to 1 in the morning. Yes, I was severely hungover today, not going to lie to you, and I just couldn't pluck up the ability to do any filming today. But I thought I had a 3-hour nap, I should be okay, and here I am at 10 to 1 in the morning filming 2 eyeshadow looks. My sister is next door. She gets up in about 3 hours and I bet she wouldn't appreciate if I was screaming, "Hello, I'm Eloise," 3 hours before she has to get up, so hence the hushed tone. It's going to be very soft and gentle, this video. Today I have created, I need to show you what I'm using today because it's actually very exciting. I'm filming on Sunday. Well, technically it's launch day for this product, but I started filming on Sunday because I wanted this video to be out on the launch of the brand new Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. Now this palette is a dream. It is the epitome of Eloise. If you know me, you know I love pink. I pretty much wear pink on my eyes every single day, so this palette is a bit of me. Look at the variety of pinks. I love pink so much, and I love burgundy shades. They really suit my skin tone. Yeah, just love it. So in the front section here, we've got more of your everyday neutral sort of colours that are a little bit more toned down, and then towards the end of the palette we've obviously got the vamped up cherry vibes. So I'm really excited to show you what I created today. Now this isn't a first impressions. I have used the palette a few times before, so I am well equipped with how the shadows perform, how they work, how's best to use them, how they last on the eyes, etc, etc. I just wanted to show you a couple of looks that you could create using the Naked Cherry palette. So without further ado, I'm sure you're dying to get into the video, as am I, and I love the 2 looks that I created with the palette. I first of all did a soft glam sort of everyday look that you can do with the palette, and of course I vamped it up to be more of a deep, smoky, full glam, black cherry inspired look. So if you would like to see my soft glam versus full glam Naked Cherry looks, then make sure you keep on watching. I'm going to be showing you how I created this soft glam look. I'm really loving it. If you don't watch my YouTube channel, then you won't know that I'm obsessed with pinks. I think it really suits my complexion. Love it. And I've made it really super simple. If you don't want to wing it out this much, then you can keep it a little bit more rounded, but I think it really suits my eye shape to sort of bring it out more towards the temple. So I'm going to show you how I did it today. Excuse the hushed tone. I really wanted to get this up in time for you guys because I'm filming on Sunday and the launch is literally tomorrow on Monday, so I hope to get it up in time. It might be a late upload, but at least you'll have it. Let me tell you now, you will not regret it if you buy this palette. It is absolutely gorgeous, and Urban Decay are renowned for having great pigmentation in their eyeshadow palettes. You know how much I love the Born to Run, I love the Naked Heat palette, so Naked Cherry is definitely up there for me. I'm literally loving it. So I'm going to be taking this Morphe brush right here. It's one of those round buffing brushes, and I don't actually know what this brush is called because it came in a Morphe set, so a very similar one is the Zoeva 221. I'm going to be taking the shade Juicy. Now this is a really beautiful like sort of peachy pink colour, so I'm just going to pop Juicy into my crease and I'm just going to build up that colour. This is how unwell I feel because I'm just not even telling you what I'm doing. So I've just popped on the eyeshadow primer in Enigma by Urban Decay all over my eye, and I haven't set it. I've just pat it in with my finger and in circular motions, really building up that juicy colour, popping it into the crease and winging it out. When I'm happy with the build up, we can go into the next colour. I was meant to be filming at about 9:30 and I came into my filming room, put my camera on, battery's gone. So when I put my battery on charge the other day, it wasn't actually plugged in, and I was just looking in the camera like. So here I am at 11:45 filming my video, but to be fair I have had a 3-hour nap, so I should be alright. So now I'm going into the shade Bing, which is actually a really nice berry sort of colour. Not too dark because it's more of like a soft glam sort of day look, and with my Zoeva 227 I'm just popping that into the crease again and slightly winging it out, not as far as where we put Juicy. So Juicy sort of comes out to here, Bing sort of comes to here, and where this 227 is quite flat but still fluffy, it fits nicely into the crease. That's a really nice deepening up fluffy brush. And honestly, this look didn't take me long to do at all because his shadows blend out so easily and effortlessly. So you're not going to be sat there for ages blending your life away. Just going back in with my previous brush to add a little bit more Juicy. And I'm going to take Juicy just underneath the eye as well. The same brush, I quite like it when there's a low smoky lash line. And then we're going to take Bing just to deepen up. But you can see that's really effortlessly blended out. And that's literally only taken me about 3 minutes, so really super quick and easy. So to deepen up that outer corner ever so slightly, I'm going to take a Zoeva 231 and the shade Privacy. I'm literally just dabbing in the tiniest amount, there's hardly anything on my brush. Just want to accent that outer corner ever so slightly. I don't want to add too much colour there. And I'm just really slowly building that up. You can see on this side I haven't made it too dark. Mainly on the lash line and whatever's left, bringing that up into the outer corner. Same shade underneath, just on that outer corner. Don't want to bring that anywhere near as far as the other two colours. And really, again, lightly touching into that colour. Nothing too crazy. So that's all the matte shades that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to take a brush like this, so it's quite fluffy but quite stumpy. And I'm going to take the shade Bang Bang and dampen it down with some all-nighter setting spray. And I'm going to tilt my head back. And I'm going to go slightly higher than where my crease is, so you can still see it with my eyes open, so that the shimmer's not going to transfer when I'm blinking throughout the day. I'm acting as if it's daytime right now, it's 11:45. And you can see how lovely that pigment is. Super shiny, super shimmery, especially when you've got it slightly dampened down. And even though I'm using all night setting spray, where the mist is so microfine, it's not actually saturating the brush that much, it's just making it a little bit tacky, so it still shows how true and great that pigment is. And I've just taken that just to here, so I've still got that outer third free of shimmer, and that is pretty much the look done. And I'm not going to go for crazy lashes for my soft glam sort of day look. I'm just going to use my Subversion Lash Primer by Urban Decay, and you can see how thick it's made my lashes on this side. I would never usually wear mascara on its own, but with Subversion it just makes my lashes look so full. I'm just going to take my mascara as well. And now I'm just taking the Urban Decay Back Talk palette, and I'm taking this shade here to highlight my inner corner and also my brow bone. That's the one thing that this cherry palette is missing. Super bright shimmery shade to highlight the brow bone and inner corner with. And now I'm going to do my lip. So I'm going to do something super natural, nothing too crazy. I'm going to leave that for the full glam look. And I'm just taking 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Stark Naked. Just going to fill that in as well. So you could just leave it like that, or like I'm going to do, I'm going to add a gloss. So I'm going to take the Hi-Fi Shine Lip Gloss in the shade SPL, just for an added bit of sparkle. Oh, I love these glosses, just adds a beautiful sheen, and because it's got a slight pink purple blue fleck, it really goes with the pinky eyes. So this is the Soft Glam Everyday Eyeshadow look, and I'm really feeling it. Really easy and quick to do as well. So I've just done this eye off camera. This is my full glam look. So I'm going to show you how to recreate it. I've still got my under eye from my soft glam look. It would have been a pain in the bum to take it off, so we'll just build it up. So I'm going to take the shade Privacy with my Zoeva 227. I'm going to really load my brush up, and I'm just going to stamp that in to my crease. So this is the stamp and blend technique. So I've just pushed that product all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner, because we're going to be doing a halo eye sort of thing. And when I look straight forward, you can still see the edge of that colour, and that's as high as you want to go. And now I'm just going to start to really lightly, I'm barely touching the skin, buff around the edges. And when we put the next colour on, that's going to make it so much easier to blend out. You probably all think that I keep repeating myself in every single video, but if I've got any newbies, then you know what I'm going on about. Okay, so let's just slightly diffuse the edges. It's not as blocky as what it was. So now I'm going to take my Morphe brush again. An alternative is the Zoeva 221, and I'm going to take the shade Devilish, and I'm just going to take the smallest amount, tap off the excess, and then really lightly, half on Privacy, half off Privacy, buffing around the edges. And when I'm blending, I'm starting in the middle and then bringing it round to the inner corner and the outer corner. So if you start here, you're going to have most of your product in that outer corner and it's going to be very hard to blend and keep it rounded. We want it rounded because we're doing more of a halo eye. And you can see these shadows buff out and blend super easily. So you're not going to be sat here for hours blending, which I most definitely don't want to be because it is currently 12:30 now. I've got to be up at 6 for work. This is the struggle of working full time and trying to create content for YouTube. Luckily I love it, so that's blended out really nicely, and now I'm just going to take the shade Field, just an ever so small amount, and just going to buff around Devilish, just with that same brush. That's really nicely diffused, and that literally took me in total 4 minutes to do those 3 colours, so that's really quick, and that shows how blendable these colours are. Okay, I'm going to go back into my 227 and just grab a little bit more privacy and just deepen up that crease a little bit more. Now I'm going to grab some of my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Original, take a little bit on the back of my hand, like so, and then just take my finger and just pat this on the lid, trying not to go too high up into privacy. So I want to keep each side separate. So on one side I want shade Drunk Dial, and on the other side I want the shade Young Love. So I'm going to dunk my brush into Drunk Dial first of all, and I'm just patting that all over where we put the eyeshadow primer, and that is going to act as our glitter glue. I love this shade. In the pan it looks really dark and purplish. When it goes on, it's slightly pinkish. It's lovely, more like a duochrome. And then on the other side of the naked brush, I'm going to take Young Love. I'm just going to put that right in the centre, just to brighten that centre up ever so slightly. And now I'm going to take a 231 and the shade Privacy, close to the lash line, buff that underneath, making sure to connect that into the outer corner onto the top. Now I'm going to take a little bit Devilish with that Morph brush, just buff around those edges so everything is nice and seamless. And to finish off, I'm going to take the shade Whiskey in 24/7 Glide-On Pencils by Urban Decay and pop that in the waterline. I'm going to stick some lashes on and I'll be back for the lip. I think I'm going to go for a dark lip. I'm really excited. I really love this shade that I've chosen. So I'm going to line my lips with Blackmail 24/7 Glide-On Lip Pencil by Urban Decay. And now I'm going to go in with Unbroken Vice Liquid Lipstick by Urban Decay. Love this shade. Okay, so let me zoom out and I'll show you the finished look. Why do I look so orange in this light? So this is a finished full glam look. This is obviously quite dark, smoky, and the epitome of a black cherry, and that is why I've chosen this lip, because it is literally the colour of a black cherry, and I think it looks incredible, especially with the eyes. They're super dramatic, super dark, and they're a bit of me, and I love the way that this has turned out. Love the soft glam as well, very natural, very glowy, very pretty. But this is your full glam, full cherry look, and I love it. And the reason I love this lipstick is because it makes your teeth look so white. So if you haven't got Unbroken by Urban Decay in the Vice Liquid Lipstick, then I seriously suggest you go out and buy it. And while you're at it, you may as well go and grab yourself the Naked Cherry palette, because it is out today, the 15th of October, and I cannot recommend this palette enough. I think it's so versatile. It really flatters every single skin tone, every eye colour, especially blue and green. It looks gorgeous, but absolutely anyone can wear it, any skin tone, any eye colour, beautiful. So I would highly suggest you go out and go grab the Naked Cherry palette. It's absolutely beautiful, and of course you get the classic Urban Decay Naked palette brush, but this one is more of like a fluffy brush. If you've got the smoky palette, then you'll have the brush like this. So you get a really nice blending brush on one side and something a little bit stubbier on the other to really buff out some liner underneath the lash line, on the top lash line, inner corner highlight. This one's great obviously for blending matte shadows into the crease. I really like this brush because it's slightly tapered at the end, so it really gets into the crease nicely. But yeah, I love this palette, and it's definitely going to be one of my everyday palettes because I love pinks. If you do decide to go and grab the Naked Cherry palette, please let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you love it, what looks you create with it, what are your favourite shades in the palette. I'd love to know. And if you decide to recreate one of my looks, make sure you tag me on my Instagram, which is just here. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.